Miensa.
Pacho wine. Yami adum mawari me woma mienu.
Two kids, boys, one four.
Pacho one boy, one girl.
Oh wow.
Pacho wine.
Till the year corner 1-1. Okay, 1 and year 2.
Yami ni say many time. Me de benyin say.
This is Yami who say 1-1 year
what time. I was say
oh, Yami is you Kenya. Two in one Bianca po.
I ti Yami adum me water for baba ko mawari me ti UK. Me di nurse kakra.
Hey, we are professional nurse in the UK.
Pachawai.
Wow.
And me side tonyum. I have 5 albums to my credit. Ostrobe Kasa ye 1, NCU ye 2, and Yama and Homeless ye 3. Work in progress. Who I know ye 4. And I believe our money you also know. And in Saint Jenny Yankopon was 5.
Sa money your album no. Title and that's what
I believe.
But I was that's a money you're not be for baby out.
No, I believe it's doing well.
But I think Money is doing excellent.
Well, ten years na Saint Jenny Yankopon son kade. And it's for the same album.
So yeah. But what album nanka say swear
yeah, dum. Yeah,
but no album. I don't want to jump the conversation.
Right.
Yeah, and Ghana, if you are going to nearby, also you are based in the UK. A hen of fee in Ghana.
Oh,
and
yeah,
how did your life begin?
Sorry. Some missing papa mama na meto so me and son. Yeah, we me Accra. Mamu bi, but me asantini. And me di mfie mi no ne me come na nanchen wo Kumasi. Me tena me na nanchen wo Afokwanta.
Afokwanta na bi ana minimo kra.
Ta utna he.
Me na me wa older makum.
Okay.
But now me offer Afonkwanta hwan rice or your friend say.
Now until
oh Afonkwanta ma me if you wanna call Justice Hotel na sabri sign na station opposite one.
Okay, I know was ro.
Na ya sana. I'm on say friend na ya.
Emisa me dia wo kan. No so what New Oxford wo wechi. So petri wo wechi.
Me anka sana me nti Afonkwanta
na me wo fanity. Okay. Me na me meti. I'm meti BP na side. And I me go school New Oxford, which New is Oxford, yeah. Estroho, and I was in focus school was St. Paul's, Elobito side. It's now about 10 years.
10 years.
School ho kakra, and I'm a back call Morning Star, call Ghana National
College. Morning
Star.
Okay.
Me call Ghana National
Morning
College.
Star school no Eura if you me room.
It's a Mrs. Boy Okumuni. Oh, that's nice.
Of my search room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
One of the best schools in Accra.
Yes.
Tino Abena.
Oh, sawa kakra any day.
Yeah, twice.
To be fair, me call Ghana National College. Me and I'm back on for not be nursing. To me training as a nurse for Ghana. Along the line and nyamede well, me shakra na me hu se me nim nyomoto. In I think at the age of about 13, 14, and I'm share Francis J.
Yeah, Papa Francis J. He was in my studios a couple of months ago about America. Okay. He might interview about 3 or 4 times.
Okay. At 13, I started to as in Mijina ni pay him to but 14, I mean Francis J. Started to make us a professional.
At the age of 14.
At the age of 14, I'm a soprano mano. See, and then one I made a course at nursing school, and to me one nurse and I'm share my executive producer now, and I can't say me school be producing me. To me school 2 years and
your time so be train more
school. It's not madam for it was school time Pentecost of Babako. Enti me school so na me worry we pena me my first album Ostrobe Kasa. Ostrobe Kasa and the rest is history. And Ababi sis our timing.
Wow. Enti you have 5 albums now. The first of it Ostrobe Kasa. The
second is NCU. The third was Blessings. I don't know when your man and home minister. It was. The fourth was Yehovah. And on work in progress. And Yehovah Beshe. It was so. And then the fifth one currently, I believe, which has I believe on it, which has Muniyo on it, which has Nsencheni Yankopon on it, which has Lord of Hosts on it.
Into our first album, which is Ostrobe Kasa. Yeah, now release now. How long now? Take and sana to me release your first album.
I think I'm releasing my first album 2007.
2007.
That's why. Maybe 2006.
2 years school no. How long did it take you?
Maybe school 2002.
2002. Teaching hospital.
Okay.
Nursing training.
We school 2002. And then I worked a bit and I'm a Warri 2006.
Nina na wo Ghana.
2009 na me call UK. Me school 2002. Me age 2004 and I'm call UK.
Come de be goose ba what you. Come ga say o kan mo amoji yala wadi we ya no mo kono. Ba o serve 2 years. Ba mo kwa time say na serve 5 years.
We no mo die.
Ba o die na anso. Ba alizo de wa ye kakra. E bi minim bi mo amo ha mo de mo anye bi kra.
Eno ni asem.
Mo we ya no mo adwane aba no ma. No ma sa fa chira kwadwo.
Me year 4.
Also year 4.
4 years.
4 years. Okay. After 2 years, no now.
And I call UK. I mean, me was school, now me call UK ba. I worked a bit, now me call. Yeah.
What was the connection in the UK?
Okay, until whilst I was in school, first time Poppy dem ba conference you were outside London for Lincolnshire. Now all that time I told you, and there was a worship leader called Samuel Darlington. Now or Kasawo program be as Grapevine, I think, conference. See, Papa Basa conference, no, they call our conference, and just to sit under the ministry of Samuel Darlington. See, I sat there, watched him lead worship, speak about worship. And it was my first time in the UK. And then I went again, I think, say school, me school, me call Kakra, signed by, I know me diakoniaba, 2004. And I finally me settle with UK because Saturday night sorry Pentecost wo UK now mo time invite me. Ti afina se me stay wo Ghana enye adwuma. Nti I decided to say me kwa kotena UK so I can sing. Nti me momo no apart from Francis Jana me back in wo Ghana and ye be sorry na me tonyomo no. Music took off for me more e wo UK.
Oh UK. Okay. Now mama misa say wabusu mo bi tonwoma na.
Oh yeah, Busiandi Obia.
Who say you can sing?
Oh yeah, I came from a family that loves worship. My papa na a Pentecost sofo. The Pentecost sofo no, a sofo ni share na na music leader, na na chorus leaders in the Pentecost for canon. He was a great worshipper. In Tino, na ye feel Obia tonyom. Me no ka say everybody in my house sings. My father said, "Men, I'm a fan seriously." Me chiba me no Adelaide sings beautifully. She sings like me, if not better. And but it's in your morning devotions were so great. Say now your neighbors ever joining in. Your morning devotion feels and neighbors ni na aba kind honey. Your worship, your morning devotion. And Emma, and you dear comes from the house. It was
but obedient to me I'm finding career as an answer and to uncle him to sell.
It's for me, it's a ministry. And it just happened semi ministry, has taken me outside the Church of Pentecost and for the rest of the world. What kind of tonyum Eunice used to be in a choir at Ghana, but in fact I'm fan is Adelaide is like a music director or Boston. Sings within Pentecost and all that. Yeah.
So the music runs through the family.
It does.
Now back to our first album. Apart from Francis Ejay, Juma Kakrano, did you have any musician who understudy, Anana Ofu say we didn't jump to no many jehunti. Maybe I will learn a couple of things from the person.
Okay, good question. For me, I think I pick different things from different people. Every time in my life and who is being a blessing or who I'm listening to. I went through a phase of admiring different people. Like I remember some 40 days prayer center some 40 days I did that 40 days with Mary Ganza. He had a worship album. Jesus Christ. I did that 40 days with her. No, that we did a light. That was not 40. We did a 2-3 days dry fasting. For that one, many Americans and a year. That's one. At that time, I did my starting Francis Ejay. So I saw the likes of Daughters, even though I was a backing vocalist, we went to events and I saw them. I saw Daughters minister. And so I was amazed by Daughters' stage, Cynthia's stage strength and in the discipline. I was amazed by Susie and Matt, how they duetted duet, and how they harmonize. And the way we taught that amazed me.
Yeah.
Tego sisters, I think the fact that no more twins, and how they presented themselves on stage. It's in every stage and people's influences on me. Around that same time, na Americans were banned. And and I remember I went to an event, Biwo Sakumo no Accra, and those Americans are better before the bus stage, or my band, a groa kama. See now, no girls back home, but she made an impression on me. How she carried herself, how she ministered songs back to back with the band, how she carried the band along with her. It impressed me, and she made an impression on me that particular day. See, as time went on, the piano, she was in my mind, and I always said to myself, saying, I don't think that gift will ever go waste. Even though and I just remember to say, no, you're dark skin, cute, plumpy girl. That's all I had in my mind. And anytime I did an interview, I spoke about it. Funny enough, Nansaya me VGMA. And me koye joy one of these multimedia houses interview me almost cast who made an influence, who made an impact on influence on me. Now me care about this girl. I can say no back Mary Ganza. Funny enough, Michelle Mary Ganza na me busana. I don't think she could remember it was
that
her
particular girl, no.
Because now me can appointed me to another girl who ended up backing Kwejentry, and it wasn't her. That girl was fair, that girl was tall. See, it was, it wasn't this one. This was dark, this was short. And see, me interview, I said that on TV. So a couple of weeks later, I'm almost sure I didn't know what TV. So I'm going to be sending a message that the girl you are talking about is boy lady, be a friend of Becky Bonnie.
When a Bonnie ding.
Oh,
no more interview. Not say interview and somebody texted. Okay.
Obi Sunday. It wasn't a live interview. It was pre-recorded.
Oh, pre-recorded. Okay.
Weeks later, I'm about London. Her name said no more air. No, say I was watching you on E with Bex, and I was watching you with E with Bex, and the girl you were talking, the Mary Ganza girl you were talking about, is Becky Bonnie. I was like, nah, okay, pe. I knew it was her because obviously why worry, why a penny, why say, but then the description, I don't know whether you know Becky Bonnie. Yeah. The description fits Becky Bonnie, even though now she's calmer, she's a worshipper. What I had in mind then, I don't think she was leading worship, but I could tell the command. I stood there and admired her. And I'm glad. I kept saying, said that gift cannot go waste. It can't be say or some gifts just have to carry on and be a blessing. It's Becky Bonnie then made an impact on me. Sissy Winans.
Yes, Sissy Winans.
Ooh, I love that woman so much. I wrote her a letter. Wow. I never posted it, but yes, then she made an impact on me. Rebecca Malope of South Africa. Yeah, every stage and who makes an impact on me.
Really. Back home there, you can talk of Mary Ganza, daughters, Susie and Matt, Tego sisters. A couple of the female artists. No male artists. Maybe Francis Ajay.
Well, because I worked with him. Yeah. So when something is up close to you, you're close to it. So it's not like you admire. But then what he helped me with most was to introduce me to studio work. Yeah. Because that early age, we went to studio work with Zap Mallet. Yeah. This huge guy. Zap Mallet, I was so scared of that guy.
Why?
I don't know. I think his stature, and he didn't laugh. He could be playing the guitar. Come on. I don't even know. You know him. Yeah. Okay. And even years down the line, when I went to work with George Forrest of blessed memory, the whole affairs, I was a bit intimidated, but he made me calm. It was very nice.
Wow. Unity Radio 103.9. Safin Adu, if you did not, I make no mistake, we are speaking with Diana Hamilton, VGMA Gospel Artist of the Year. As you might have heard from Unity Radio, Nyame Adma, Presbyterian Church of Ghana Mount Zion congregation is celebrating our 20th anniversary, and as part of the commemoration, and I had to inside the afraid diner. So umbra now sparky jamba nyami had much na I'm 6 to 10. If one bar 5 Chestnut Street na waha and diner thankfully is here, and I need komo kakra messages amode about Facebook ni adin na. I'll be reading them na dina enso ahu ni amode mano wo bi a obetumi di aba ebi mu kra so mo Kwame Mega adokofo so orani about studio has is here. Yeah, dina young get it into the singing career.
Okay.
5 albums to your credit. The first one you said was in 2007, right? Yeah. Mami mbisa say ya na manfo ka say omo to dwuma amu share challenges omo bre obi to me years oye na nyum to them infie miensa infie nine sikasem any ade. Sometimes people go through hell. Be all cry say producer abekwa akohia no otu nyamenyom so say mami ade any ade, a whole lot of issues. When a man for share no more narrative, no more come story. Challenges ben na share because ya na first album na na tough part.
Oh, me momo de nyame adom. Obviously we are on the challenges,
yeah.
but me dear wasn't in that area. Then me kind me share me executive producer now. When I was in nursing school, me was my first year nursing school no share me, and now we me wo Francis J album so into share me no aka say nenije the way I minister my voice near the and that time nyom 20 year de ntini it me free school near akotonyom one time I say me nya but na me school na me wia obe produce me into me, unlike people looking for producers, and I think so by the time I was ready na me producer I ready. And
okay.
That was one of the blessings I had, because even though I'm to UK, I had somebody back home who was doing the work. Tina, I just turned up and did the work. But that and also ended up being a challenge because obviously I'm in Ghana. It required a lot of money back and forth. At that time I'm a nurse at UK. I couldn't stay out of UK for more than 30 days in a year. Those times, it was a work permit, in a year you were entitled to 28 days plus 8 working days.
No, so believe so close to the days.
Well, I know dear you can, but what's rapid? What's a crata? Internet say it may could be a 2 weeks nearby kind of thing, and whereas those times they're so releasing me was so Ghana
a promotion
6 months
interviews,
I didn't have that luxury to do that, so that was one of the biggest challenges. Another challenge then was why hit to Ghana but to UK into UK for you insult to Ghana for you insult to UK. No, I want system. And so yes, those were kind of some of the challenges.
Because I can say Abruchiru for no the Ghana for no
exactly there was that perception. Me kai say me yeah in Siwiye the album there was a tra video for in Siwiye. Now me need time I make Ghana I could tra video no. And my manager didn't want me to take the video in the UK because once I started I watch a video the nice places, Abia Tower Bridge, London Bridge,
London Eye.
Yeah, London Eye. Now Ghana phone and they were thrown off. And I had to find a market in London
to localize
your video. My video. And in Siwiye, when you watch the video, everything outside was either the beach or that market. There was a market in London, Dalston Market. And you know, Bruni was a one power to be. Oh, what Yatnawa, my brother, in a kaya kasani. And I was able to go to Ghani and be not on tomorrow horn shop. Marketing Fifi baby. The video guy was very good and was able to get rid of anything abrochre in it. And indoors they travel fear because my producer then didn't want me to be part of the mentality people had. Say, who release more abrochre any year. He knew that until he wanted to take me away from that. And to say me a Ghanaian, bringing out the Ghana side of me first. Yeah.
Wow.
It helped.
Wow. That was very smart of your producer.
Yes.
And how did it go?
Oh, it was very. NCUE was a huge one. Every nyame no kwafo. You know, or can say your latter shall be greater than your former.
Yeah.
I'm a living testimony of that. So yes, there was Ostrobekasa. You begin to ask yourself, so, what can beat Ostrobekasa? Then, NCUE drops. then you're like, God, what next? What else can
Because
happen again?
all the songs are hits.
Yeah.
Until you can't go below
Exactly.
your standard.
So you become your own competition, trying to outdo yourself. It makes you rely on God more, to be honest. It makes you not take the credit for yourself. Then came. That was a huge one. Then work in progress, and then you begin to ask yourself, can we outdo that? Then money comes. It's good. The Bible can say your latter shall be greater than your former. That's what it means. On
Signechi. Unity Radio 1039. Yani Diana Hamilton and Kasa. Ochina Makachro. Wa 5 Chestnut Street. Wa ha. Meko organizer so bad I'm still on Diana. It's on a spotlight, Eti, from your first album you moved. Eti, how did you manage to, because until you telling me I never know say UK.
Oh, sawa.
And until you may kojo say you went to the UK for a program and you are coming from the UK.
No. I live in the UK.
Wow.
I've lived in the UK since my first album. I've always lived in the UK. I went to the UK to stay there permanently 2004. And
you've worked with the same producer?
Yeah.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because nothing shows you live in the UK.
I live in the UK.
Like the way you make your songs. The way you make your songs.
Wow.
Until you telling me, even though I'm a cat kiss. I said,
wow. I've always lived in the UK. I think we were privileged to live around the time everything in Ghana was on YouTube. And I think I was able to keep myself abreast with what was current. And then Yamin Shami, producer, then he always went for the best. My first album was by Dambasi, Bassi Mix. And at that time who was on at that time. The second time was still Dambasi. Then we added George Forrest to it.